closest followers of my channel will tell you that one of my favorite things to say in my videos is that God tells us what we need to know exactly when we need to know it. And that's how he always works with me. Always, since I've been listening to him, hearing his voice, and obeying. And it happened today. It happened this morning, again. Very unexpected. I got done with my morning 5K run, and I was walking and talking with God and just cooling down from my run. And first of all, you have to understand, I planned a trip about a week ago, I guess, on an Amtrak coming up tomorrow. And today is April 15th of 2023. So coming up tomorrow, I had planned this trip on an Amtrak to go to Minot, North Dakota. I had no idea why. I just kind of picked a spot on a map that Amtrak can get me to, and it's about a 14-hour train ride from where I'm leaving in Portage, Wisconsin. And I was just going to go there and spend time with God and just get away for a while, just kind of recharge is what I thought. Nope. The day before I'm leaving, the morning before, this morning, he springs on me. Travis, do you know what you're doing for the next week? And I said, no, Father, I don't. And he said, you are doing Who is God? The Midnight Ride Part 2. And right away, I started to think about the day, tomorrow, August 16th. And I realized, of all things, Who is God? The Midnight Ride Part 1 that I did last year, traveling to Toledo, Buffalo, and Fargo, ended exactly on August 16th, 1 year ago, tomorrow, which is when I happened to book this train trip, thinking it was just for me. It's not. And so I said, well, Lord, I thought I wasn't going to be making any videos for a while. And he said, you're not making a video. You're making something brand new that you've never done before. And he started to show me what Who is God? The Midnight Ride Part 2 is going to look like. And it's sort of what I wanted to do in Part 1. And it didn't work out. I wanted to talk face to face on camera with people as far as who is God to you? No right or wrong answers. Who is God to you? I wanted to know in 2022 last year as I traveled throughout the spring, summer, and fall. And unfortunately, I only got to talk to a few people on camera. I talked to a bunch of people off camera, but really nobody on camera. And the documentary, although it turned out amazing, if you haven't watched it, go back in my channel, back to the beginning, back to last August, late last August, and you'll see Who is God? The Midnight Ride Part 1 there. And watch it, and you'll see what it really shows is what it's like to serve God in the real world today. Not just online, typing on social media or on YouTube or whatever, but actually face to face with people. And I talk a lot about the experiences that I'm having during it. But like I said, there weren't a lot of people that I got on camera. This is going to be different, and it needs to be. I really want to be able to have the boldness, and I think once I do it once or twice, it'll become much easier to go up to people and say, hi, I'm Travis. I'm making a documentary called Who is God? I'd like to talk to you for a minute about who God is to you. No right or wrong answers. Can I record it? And I think a lot of people will say yes to that. And if not, if they say no, I move on, right? So I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but I know it's what God wants me to do right now. And I don't know exactly what my message is going to be throughout it, but like I said, he tells us what we need to know when we need to know it. Right now, all I need to know is that I'm making Who is God? The Midnight Ride Part 2. And I've been wanting to make that for the last year. It just didn't make sense until today, until he sprung it on me out of nowhere. So I wanted to share that with you. It'll be out in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be gone a week starting tomorrow, and get all the filming done, and then it'll take me probably a week to edit it all down. So the next you'll hear from me will probably be a few weeks from now, unless I kind of spring something in the middle, but I doubt I will. And I want you to really look forward to it, and I want you to go back. I know I got a lot of new subscribers from all the frequency stuff I'm doing. That's not what my channel is all about. The frequency stuff is something that God is having me do as a side project. Dig into my channel and the message that God has given me. If you're a new subscriber, I think you'll be shocked at the message in a very good way. But go back and watch Who is God? The Midnight Ride Part 1. Like I said, back in the beginning of this channel, and I think you'll really enjoy it. It's long. It's like 2 hours and 40 minutes or something. But watch it in phases if you need to. And you will enjoy what happened there. But this is going to be so different, and I'm so excited. So I want you to pray for me today that this go perfectly and smoothly, and hey, even pray that maybe I can meet somebody there that can help me with the camera work so that I don't always have to be holding the camera, and potentially, you know, can record me actually just talking to somebody rather than me having to hold the camera out like I'm doing right now. That'd be cool. That would be really cool. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the first scene to Who is God? The Midnight Ride Part 2 as soon as I'm done with this video, and shoving off tomorrow afternoon on an Amtrak, heading to Minot. Why not Minot, they say. Minot, North Dakota. And we'll see you on the other side of that.